If you think this jacket is wow, wait till you see what we have in store today on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that.
Thanks for joining us today. We have so much wow in store for you. I have Be Healthy here with me, Beth Crandall, our show nutritionist. And I have Joanne Herbert of the Bordeaux Event Center. Ladies, thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
having us.
We're going to have some fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. We'll get to you in a little bit, Beth, but I want to
good.
start off with Joanne Herbert here. We had your husband Mark on yesterday talking about everything that you guys do. And we know you're the brains behind all of that.
Sometimes.
Right. But you're here today. We want to talk about the Bordeaux Event Center that we briefly talked about yesterday, but we want to talk more. It's out at the Villages at the Bordeaux, and the Bordeaux steak and seafood is fabulous. But you are, among many other things, you're in charge of the Bordeaux Event Center.
Yes.
Which is an amazing facility. Tell us a little about it. It's a brand new facility.
True. And it's in an area where you can't find large spaces. As you know, since you did a lot of decorating inside of it, it is a beautiful space.
Yeah.
We can hold venue events anywhere from a couple of hundred up to 500 people.
Very, very nice.
We do so many different things. A lot that goes to help the community.
Uh-huh.
And it gives places for someone to come and find a space that can be a one-stop shop for a wedding.
Yes, that's perfect.
They may have not done anything but look for a space.
Yes.
So we can help connect them with a wedding planner or a photographer or a florist or a decorator or just all kinds of stuff. So we try to make it easy for whoever is there to look at the space.
Yes.
We've done some birthday parties that are unbelievable.
Yes, I've been to some parties there. Pretty
Yes.
amazing.
We have some nice portable bars.
Yes. Yes, that always helps.
It always does. But we have, shafari chairs, tables. We have a beautiful warming kitchen that's a caterer's idea. We have a bride's room, a groom's room, and just so many different things. The audio visual, the speakers, the stage. We actually had the Swinging Medallions come and play at one of the receptions that was done out there, and it's phenomenal.
That is amazing. I've been to many events out there. I hosted an event out there where we used some of the AV, some of the screens and the projectors. There was a magic show, was dinner and a show one night. That was fabulous. Weddings out there, just an amazing facility. It's so versatile. That's what I love about it. It's a very clean, it's very sophisticated, but clean, and allows whoever's renting the venue to add their spin on it and their theme, their personality in the space.
Definitely.
Yes, and like you said, the bridal suite is great where they can get ready, and then the groom space, and then there are restrooms, and these spaces are quite large for wedding parties and all of that, and it keeps people separate and private. And then there's a fabulous outdoor space.
There is. We've done weddings on the outdoor space because it is covered, doesn't matter about the weather. And then you come in for a beautiful reception. So there's so many different things that you can do.
Right. That's important sometimes because you're trying to set up the next element. So if everyone's out on the patio enjoying a cocktail, enjoying the scenery, you have the trees, I'm sure there's wildlife at some times out there. And so then you're setting up, with your fabulous tables and chairs that you have, and you can set that up for the next phase of the evening. So that's really great. And great parking, easy to get to.
Oh, lots of parking.
Yes, yeah. So you go out I-20, you get off at 172, exit 172.
Correct.
You get up to the light, you take a left, and you take your very first right past the filling station, and then it's right back there. It's easy right off of I-20. And again, so many things that people can use it for out there. And you do some charitable events out there as well.
Oh, we do. A lot of charity.
Yes. Yeah. And there's a kitchen that people can do some prep work in there, a large kitchen space where they can bring things in and prep for the evening as well.
Correct. It's a warming kitchen. It's like I said, it's ideal for a caterer to come in and bring their food, and we have a commercial ice maker, a dishwasher in there, so it makes it so easy for them.
Yes. I did wedding planning years ago, and I would use some, and I'm talking 15, 20 years ago, I would use some older facilities in the Augusta area, and it never failed. Either the ice maker was broken or the walk-in wasn't working. Always an issue with having a brand new space. I mean, it's clean, it's organized, everything's new, everything's going to be working.
Hopefully.
Yes. So that's great. So it's out there. there at the whole Bordeaux development. You've got the
Correct.
Villages of Bordeaux. We're going to have your real estate agent, Barbara Dubois, on soon talking about what she's doing there. And then there's Bordeaux Steak and Seafood right across the street,
Oh,
right
yes.
back in there as well. What's your favorite dish over there right now? I know the menu changes
gosh.
from time to time.
A filet and lobster always does it for me. So
Yum.
we have some beautiful cedar plank salmon, just all kinds of things that you can get. And it's great for a rehearsal dinner because there's a private dining room that seats 60 within the restaurant itself.
So that people,
So
if they're
yeah.
having an event at the event center, right? And when I say across the street, it's across a parking lot. I mean, it's right there. It's right on top of the
yeah,
other. So people
is.
can have a rehearsal dinner there, and then they're using the event center for the next evening, or maybe they have dinner first and then they have something over
Correct.
at the event center. So I mean, that is just a win-win. So easy for a wedding planner to come in and make it their own and be able to utilize both spaces.
Yeah.
That's
And-
really great.
And it's been fun, even doing a prom for the school. You know, the kids come, and when they're beautifully dressed, they want to come and have dinner somewhere. And then they
Yes.
can go over and do their
How
thing.
perfect. They're going to stay out of trouble, and it's all right there. They don't have to drive across town and go here and go there. They can get dropped off and picked up, and so it's very versatile. This is so fantastic. Yes, we had dinner at Bordeaux Steak and Seafood one night, and you had a new chef, and they were testing some new desserts, and I think they brought us a sampling of each one, and there was nothing left by the time we got done. They were so good. I love the desserts at Bordeaux. It's so great. You have a full bar at Bordeaux.
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Bordeaux Steak and Seafood, you must try that. Just take an evening, take some friends, and go out. They have a great bar, a great kitchen, a great restaurant. So people are missing out. I hear all the time people say, "Oh, I hear you talk about it. I haven't been." What are you doing? You need to go. Support these people to support us, and that's why we're here. But anyway, Joanne, anything else you want to tell us about the Bordeaux Event Center? I mean, I think we hit it on the head there.
Pretty much. And
Yes.
a lot of proceeds and things that we do in the event center goes back into the community.
Fantastic.
So-
Win-win for everybody. Hey, stay tuned, and we will be right back with Beth Crandall, our nutritionist.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. My husband Greg and I continue to hear about concerns about price increases, but we want to let you know we have always been focused on American-made products. We have the largest selection of flooring and lighting, and our commitment to you is to provide you with the best pricing, products, and workmanship. So come see where our company is the company that friends recommend. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Welcome to Second City Distillery. We are handcrafted one bottle at a time in the heart of Augusta, Georgia. Come visit us and discover the art of distillation like never before. Our spirits are curated, ensuring every bottle tells a story of passion and dedication. From our smooth, award-winning bourbon to our crisp and refreshing vodka, we offer a diverse range of flavors that capture the essence of our passion. Join us for a tasting or a tour and experience the spirit of Augusta with Second City Distillery. Cheers.
Thanks for staying with us today. I have a lot of fans of the show that write into me with ideas and suggestions, and one of those people is my friend Mary Beasley from Avera, Georgia. Mary is excited that we have a nutritionist on the show, and she wrote in, and they're senior citizens, and they have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I do too. And they've been married 52 years. They've been helping with 4 grandchildren from day one, and now they have a great grand, so they stay very tired. I'm sure you do. Lots of stress is a common thing to endure, so she looks forward to learning on taking care of themselves as they age. And we're all in the same boat. And that's why I have Beth Crandall here with me from Be Healthy, Medical Weight Loss and Energy. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me back.
Yes, always great things that I'm learning from Be Healthy, keeping me healthy, keeping me energized. So Mary, this segment is for you. So tell us some of these things. We have a long list of things we want to share with everybody today.
Yes, so Mary, right? So
Yes.
Actually, that's my first name.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
yeah.
Mary
So-
Beth?
Yes,
I love
Mary
it.
Beth.
Okay.
But to kind of address some of the things she was talking about with the high blood pressure, cholesterol, some other stress issues going on, the main thing is just, try to be healthy. Like, sounds
Okay.
redundant,
Yes,
but
yes,
be
yes.
healthy. So, trying to lower salt intake would be important. So eliminating processed foods, try to eliminate like eating out. Another good tip is to rinse your canned vegetables, but the main thing would be to use fresh vegetables if you can.
Awesome, because there's preservatives and things in canned.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, eliminating salt is a good one to help with the high blood pressure. So as far as like if you have diabetes or something along that line, you want to make sure that you are reducing your carbs.
Okay.
You want to focus more on complex carbs. So like a half a sweet potato or a half a cup of brown rice is going to be better for you than like white rice or white bread because it has more fiber in it. So
Okay.
anytime you can increase your fiber intake, you want to do so slowly because you don't want to add too much fiber in right
Okay,
away, but do
right.
so slowly and try to get up to at least 25 grams of fiber
So
a
lower
day.
on the carbs. And correct me because I'm learning as well, carbs turn into sugar.
They do.
And so that's what we don't want.
And sugar usually gets stored as fat if you're not processing those carbs correctly. And a lot of time people with like insulin resistance or diabetes are not going to process carbs as good as a normal
And so that's why we
metabolism.
want to take some of those carbs and we can do something similar, but things that are healthy for us.
Yes, exactly.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. And then salt. You mentioned salt.
I did. So salt intake, you do, like I said, want to eliminate fast food, and anytime you can eat at home is going to be better. Using fresh vegetables, whole grains, things of that nature, fresh fish or foods, proteins that you can incorporate into your diet as well.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, chicken, fish.
Chicken, fish, halibut's one of my favorites. What's one of your favorites?
I'm a chicken guy. I know people are like, I had this joke with a friend, and we would order dinner at a restaurant, and I'd order chicken, and she's like, chicken? You could have, lobster or something.
Oh, yeah.
I just like chicken because normally it has a sauce or it's stuffed with something, or it's on mashed potatoes, but maybe it's not just the chicken, but it's how it's prepared usually. And if it's fried chicken, I'm from Kentucky. But see, that's what we have to stay away from. I should do a grilled chicken and not a fried chicken.
But you still can have balance. So, have the fried chicken every now and then.
Okay.
Or maybe, have a healthier version at home.
Yes. Tell us about some of these props we have here.
Okay, so we were talking about cholesterol earlier, so I wanted to talk about a healthy fat. So one of the things that I encourage people to always do is switch over to like avocado oil or olive oil instead of like a vegetable oil, because a lot of times in the South we grow up with the canola and all that stuff. So anytime you can switch over to like a healthier oil, that's going to be better for your heart.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many oils out there, and one year this one's good for you, then a survey comes out or something comes out in a study, and they say, oh no, now this one's bad.
Yes.
So avocado oil, that's a good one.
And olive oil. Yes.
Olive oil. Okay.
And then we were talking about salt earlier. A little tidbit of information: Mediterranean salt is apparently lower in sodium. For you, so you don't want to overdo the salt. One way to eliminate some of the salt when you're cooking is to use fresh herbs, garlic, things of that nature, and then I know Mrs. Dash is popular. It's a salt-free seasoning.
Okay.
But you can do that. But, I like real salt. I'm not going to lie.
I do too. But maybe just in moderation?
Yes, in moderation. You don't want to do too much. And then this is another good little healthy condiment you can use. Vinegar has so many benefits, but like balsamic vinegar is one of my favorites.
I love balsamic vinegar.
Oh yeah, I love to cook with it, especially on chicken.
Okay.
Do you like balsamic chicken?
I do. I love balsamic on anything.
Me too.
I really do.
Me too.
And I like to make a salad dressing, and I like an olive oil with the balsamic. maybe a little anchovy, so there's a little salt in there. I don't know if that's a healthy salt or not. I mean, I'm sure it's better than
fine with
salt.
balance.
But I love an anchovy dressing with what you have here.
That sounds good. You're making me hungry.
I love it. Well, and you all supply us with water for our guests on the show. So we have Be Healthy. So water.
So we do want to talk about water. So water is going to be important, obviously, for weight loss, for energy, for healthy metabolism, but also to flush out salt. So if you are one that retains water, just make sure you're getting at least half your body weight in water. At least I would say 60 ounces a day.
That's what you told me a long time ago, and I thought, my goodness, how do you? But that's the whole day, from morning until.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And we all struggle. I mean, I struggle with my water too, so I have to usually get some water, flavored water, things of that nature to help me get it all.
Maybe we can add a little Mio or something in there. I add Mio to everything, y'all. I love champagne, but I sometimes not on by itself. My friends, if they give me a bottle of champagne, usually they give me a bottle of that little Mio. The little squirt stuff in there, and we laugh because they're like, you're from Kentucky, and so I don't know, I guess I'm kind of basic, but anyway. Well, I hope this answered some of Mary's questions. I hope that you might write into us. Write me at mike@signaturemike.com. It's very easy. Write to me if you have a question about nutrition, if you have a design dilemma. We're going to talk about one of those in a minute. I'm going to roll up my sleeves and do a fun craft segment for everybody. But write into us. We love to hear from you. We love feedback, good, bad, indifferent. This is a brand new show. We're learning as we go along. So please share with us what you're thinking, and we will be right back.
Discover the Bordeaux Event Center, where elegance meets charm and forever memories are made. Whether you're saying I do, hosting a banquet, or celebrating life's big moments, the Bordeaux Event Center is more than a venue. It's an experience. Nestled in the picturesque woods of Thompson, Georgia, the Bordeaux Event Center features bridal and groom suites, a caterer's kitchen, and a state-of-the-art audiovisual system. Schedule your tour today at the Bordeaux Event Center, where moments become memories.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you. Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
And we're back. I have a really fun craft segment for you today. We're going to call this Bougie on a Budget because I'm going to show you how to save a little money and make something very extraordinary. We love these candlesticks and we like to group them together. These could be on a console table. Sometimes by a fireplace it's nice because they have good height, especially if you have these tall ones. So they're really nice to decorate around the house with. Gives you just a lot of punch, and with a candlelight at night it just looks really, really nice. So these can get very expensive. And if you see the height, these are awfully thin as well. If we want to make a big, bolder statement, I'm going to show you how we can take PVC pipe and make some really fun candlesticks. So I've cut these, and simply just use a hacksaw and you can cut these. This PVC pipe's very easy. This is the 4-inch. This is what they use for commodes in homes. But just go to your plumbing supply and they'll have this. In the hardware store, they'll have these pipes. But they're very easy to cut in case you haven't. So we're going to cut these, and let me play with this one. I'm going to take just a basic little plate. And again, this is Bougie on a Budget. This was like $1.50. And I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to take some hot glue. The hot glue gun is my best friend. I'm always burning myself on this. I'm running some hot glue along the bottom edge of the pipe here. Just running it along there. And so before it dries, I want to center it on the bottom of that plate. And there we are. Already, if you used hot glue, you know it works fairly fast. So we have it glued on there. We could, if we want, run a little more glue along the bottom of it, just to totally secure it, especially if you're going to do a tall one. You kind of want to keep it as clean as possible. So I'm running the glue all around. Now it's super strong. So we are good there. So we have this. Isn't that pretty? Not yet. Now we want to coordinate it with what we have going on in the home. You know, brass tones are very popular these days. These satin golds are very popular. These shiny metallic metals are so popular today. So maybe we want this to look metal. We want it to look metallic, so we can go gold. Or we can go silver or champagne. We could go with that if that works better. If you're more modern, maybe a black works really well. This is just so versatile. These hammered spray paints are really good. There's a copper one, there's a bronze one. So depending on what works with your decor, I mean, maybe you're out there and you want hot pink, I don't know. But it is whatever works best for you. So let me show you what I have going on. Last night, I prepared one already. I've glued it. I spray painted it the bronze. So here we have it here. So then we want to find a glass that will work with this. And first of all, around my house, I had this charcuterie dome. That's all this was. What I like about it, it's kind of seated. It has a little texture to it. I'm just going to turn this upside down and place this on top, just like this. Then I can take a candle, and I love these candles that are electronic. They're battery operated. It's not going to get hot. It's not going to burn anyone. You have no wax you have to clean up later. But look how fabulous this looks. That is really, really great. And let's say we want to create, what you want to do, you want to create different heights as well. Maybe we have a smaller one, and then we have a little larger one that we can do. We can stair step those up, so that works really well. So we have achieved our look here on a really tight budget. So there you go. A little spray paint goes a long way. I want to show you what else I found. As I'm doing these projects, I'll go up and down the aisles of the hardware store, of the craft store, and just see what I can get into. People who have seen the show, they're like, Mike, what are you up to? They're looking in my cart, and I'm like, I have no idea, but I found this great stuff, and we're going to do something with it. So I was looking around also as I was looking for the PVC pipe, and I found this PVC fitting, just like this. I didn't have to cut it. It came just like this. It's a coupler that would couple two pieces of, I don't know if it would fit this one. No, it doesn't fit this particular one, but it's meant to couple together some pipes. But anyway, we could spray paint this if we want something a little lower, like this. I found this great little glass container, and it has a little, I don't know, it divots in just a little bit at the bottom. But look, it fits perfectly inside this little guy. Really, really great. Love that. We put a candle in there, and again, on a budget, we didn't spend $30 or $40. We've spent maybe $8, I think is what I've invested in this. So again, maybe you could do different heights. You could certainly add a little foot under this of some of the pipe to make it a little taller under that fitting. You could certainly do that. But anyway, I hope this inspires you. I hope that you go out to the stores, go up and down the aisles, maybe think about how to use what you see differently. That's what I love to do. I like to look at something and think, how can I do a twist on this? How can I do something just a little different? That's what I'm here for, is to inspire you to make wise design decisions and to think outside the box and to do something fun like these creative candles. Stay right here, and we will be right back as we say goodbye with my guest for the day.
Welcome to Bordeaux's Steak and Seafood in Thompson, Georgia, where casual dining meets southern charm and every meal feels like a special occasion. Our mouth-watering steaks, fresh seafood, and handcrafted cocktails set the stage for unforgettable moments. Whether it's date night, a family celebration, or just because, Bordeaux offers the perfect mix of comfort and class. Come see us tonight. You're always welcome at our table.
At Reliable Equipment Rental, we rent the good stuff. From compact lawn and garden equipment, large earth-moving equipment, to Takeuchi compact equipment known for its brute strength and bulletproof durability. Whether you're a professional contractor or a weekend do-it-yourselfer, we have the equipment to get your job done. And in the CSRA, you can only get the good stuff at Reliable Equipment Rental, your trusted Takeuchi dealer. Sales, parts, and service, 4001 Washington Road.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home. Familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey Michael here with Hardwood Floors and More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. Visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors and More has so much more in store for you.
I hope you were enlightened today with a little fun. What did you all think of the candle?
Love
you
it.
like that? Yeah. Is that something you all could do?
Oh, yeah. I want to do it already.
It's easy,
I'm
right?
Inspired,
What about you,
definitely.
Joanne? Are you crafty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. Well, I love that. Let's get this out of the way
That
here.
makes me craftier.
Yes. I love these little candles, the fake candles, because you don't get hot and you don't have all that wax that you have to then clean up. So I love those. Do y'all have some of those around your house?
I do.
And you can put them on a timer or a remote
I have
control.
them on remote.
Yeah, they're really great. You just hit a button and they come on. We run our house for Masters, and it never fails. The batteries go out that week, and they don't get to enjoy. So I have to remember to change those batteries out. But anyway, what color would you all have painted? Which goes best in your home?
I have such a mix. I would probably say right now, because I change stuff out so much. I like gold, so I'm really into gold.
Okay.
The gold.
I like the copper.
The copper? Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a couple of fun questions. Joanne, if you could have coffee with any historical figure, who would it be?
Mary Magdalene.
I like it. What would you say? Anything in particular?
I want some information about the richness of her experience that she had with the Lord, and just how do you manage that instant faith that is so deep that carries you throughout the rest of your life?
Yes, exactly.
So
Gotcha.
that would be my pick.
I gotcha. We will ask you next time because you'll be back on very soon.
I will.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed our show today. Watch for Signature Mike, 3 o'clock here, right on WRDW.
All right.